Good morning, Western Massachusetts, and welcome to Mass Appeal. I'm Ashley Cole.
And I'm Seth Stutman. We aren't where we normally are today because the studio has been transformed. It's our yearly blood drive show. Check out the studio. Everything you knew about it completely changed. How cool is this? Hundreds and hundreds of people are going to come here to our studio today and give blood.
Yes, we hope that you are going to plan to come here between 11 and 6 today, 22 News. We're easy to get to. Just take 391 to exit 3, get off the exit. At the end of the ramp, take a left. You can't miss us. We're 22 News, especially if you came here for the Toys for Tots drive. You know exactly where we are.
We're
no excuses.
Easy to get. So many people here. They're friendly. It's not scary. It's really a great thing that you can do. It's giving the gift of life, because every single time that you give blood, you can save up to 3 lives. And 60% of the population during their lifetime is going to need blood. However, only 5% of the population donates. So it's really important that you come on down today and you donate. And joining us now with a little bit more information is American Red Cross spokesperson Jacolia Ellis. Jacolia, this winter weather has really made the need go up. Isn't that right?
Well, because of the winter storms, not only that, but the cold temperatures we had the past few weeks. It's warmer now, thank goodness. 320 blood drives were canceled across the nation, and that's more than 9,000 units that were down because of the winter weather. So it's a beautiful day in Western Mass today. It was a little foggy as I was driving in, but it's nice out there now. We're encouraging people who can to come out today and give the gift of life. And what's very exciting is anyone who comes out today will get a free coupon for a pound of Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
And that's pretty nice.
It is nice. Who doesn't love Dunkin' Donuts? It keeps me running every morning. So it's a partnership we've been doing with 7 years with Dunkin' Donuts, and it's a great way for us to say thank you to our donors who help save lives every day.
And people don't need an appointment to come on down, so they can come anytime, and especially on your lunch break, just come here and donate.
Absolutely. Walk-ins are welcome. Our staff are wonderful. They'll welcome you with open arms, and it's quite an easy process. You'll want to bring positive identification, so your license or your Red Cross blood donor card works as well. And then you'll just answer some questions about your medical history, which I understand you may have done a few minutes ago.
I just did. I got my finger pricked, which I didn't even feel. It was so easy.
This is exciting.
Before I knew it.
I think we should probably tell everybody this is the end of the show. Ashley is going to be giving blood, so everybody stay tuned, because I'm so excited that you're doing it. You know,
I have been pregnant for the past 2 years, so I haven't been able to. So now it's time for me to give back, and it's time for you to give back as well.
Well, and the funny part is running a little bit of the math, saying that 60% of people are going to need blood at some point in their lives. Just between the 3 of us, it's almost a definite that one of us is going to need blood. So that you're giving blood is so important, because it's important. Only 5% of people give blood, so we got to get that number up. What should people do before they come? How should they prep for giving blood?
You know, today is the day for giving blood today, so I hope that you're hydrated. You want to make sure you've had lots of water, which I saw Ashley with her water
She's
bottle
been chugging it
first thing this morning. But you want to make sure that you've had something to eat, that you're feeling healthy. I know it's you know, cold and flu season, and some people just aren't feeling up to par. It's not the day to give blood if you're not feeling well. That's why those of you that are feeling well, we need you to come down here. Just make sure you've had something to eat and that you're feeling well.
And then afterwards, what should we all do after we donate?
Take it easy. You know, pat yourself on the
Relax.
back. Pat yourself on the back, because you just potentially helped save up to 3 lives, and that's something to be very proud of. It's really a community responsibility, but it's something you should be very proud of.
But also, Dunkin' Donuts is here today, so there's lots of goodies here. So after you donate, you can come to the canteen. There's plenty of snacks and juice and coffee, of course.
Yeah,
I saw some donuts
coffee.
over there.
I see bagels, I see muffins,
Oh,
most
I see
importantly.
Cuppy.
I see, hey, it's Cuppy! Cuppy made it out today. Cuppy, how you doing? We're gonna give you a high five later. So people can come on down. It's now until 6 o'clock tonight. Once again, it's so easy to get here. We're right off of exit 391. You can't miss us. We're the big building. It says WWLP, and you can see the peacock right there on the top of the building.
So all show long, we will be here in the studio talking about the blood drive. It will be happening as we speak. It's actually, I think people are waiting to come in now, and we can't wait to see you here at 22 News. Sometime today.
Sometime.
Between
Come on
now
down.
and 6 p.m.
And we'll
Thanks,
be here.
Jacolia. We'll be with you all
Thank
show
you.
long.
I'm so excited today's here. I've been waiting for it all year.
Now, we've been talking about this. I know, Ashley, in your family, someone recently needed a blood
My
transfusion.
grandmother just needed, I went and visited her, and she needed a blood transfusion, and it was like, that's the reason.
It drives it home, doesn't it?
That's why, yes, because if people don't donate, then people can't get that gift. So it is something that has touched my life recently, and that brings us to our Mass Appeal question. Thanks so much, Seth. Yes, the American Red Cross and 22 News have partnered with Dunkin' Donuts, and today is the Dunkin' Donuts blood drive. When you give a pint, you get a pound. I'm with Molly Burt. She's a representative from Dunkin' Donuts. Molly, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for bringing donuts and muffins and coffee and all these goodies. Now, what is the deal with this Dunkin' Donuts Red Cross blood drive? What do you get today?
Sure. So today it's the blood drive, and when you donate a pint of blood, you get a pound of coffee. Actually, a coupon for a pound of coffee. So we're very excited about this. It's all month long.
Now you're holding an original blend, but with that coupon, how does it work when you go to Dunkin' Donuts?
Sure. So you take your coupon and you can get any flavor variety as long as it's a pound of coffee. So we have some that are a little bit smaller, but it's any variety. So it's usually original. It could be decaf. It could be hazelnut, French vanilla, dark roast. A lot of great flavors.
And as we all hear all the time, America runs on Dunkin', so that's a really easy way to get a great pound of coffee. And this is something that isn't new to Dunkin' Donuts, this blood drive. You've been doing it for the past 6 years. This is actually the 7th year.
Yes, that's right. This is the 7th year. And so we've actually, over the past 6 years we've been doing this, we've donated over 520,000 pounds of coffee. Isn't that crazy?
Amazing.
Such a great promotion.
And now, actually, whenever you do give away that coupon to someone, I mean, obviously that person is helping up to 3 people.
Exactly. When someone donates a pint of blood, they could potentially save 3 lives or help 3 people. And so if that is the statistic, we've potentially helped over 1.5 million people through this one program.
Isn't that incredible? And
Yeah.
so people can hear that and know that when you come down today to donate blood anytime between now and 6 p.m. at 22 News, you'll get that coupon, but you'll also be helping up to 3 people, which is really nice to know. Now, when people bring that coupon to Dunkin' Donuts, obviously they'll get their pound of coffee, but they can also get something to eat when they're there too.
They can. There's so many options. And as you come down here, you'll see you have bagels and donuts and muffins. So we have those normally every day. But we also have this new great breakfast sandwich. So everybody's kind of tightening their belt a little bit in January. And so we have a under 400 calorie turkey breakfast sandwich that's delicious on our new flatbread. It's so yummy. So make sure you get that when you get your pound of coffee too.
And you don't have to feel guilty about it. I mean,
No.
you could always indulge and get the things that are a little bit more higher in calorie, but are still high in taste.
Exactly. You could go
Delicious.
easy on the breakfast sandwich, but then get the brown cinnamon sugar latte in the afternoon, which is actually only 99 cents for January too. Or so.
Really?
Yes.
And what
in
I say
Springfield.
is, if you come and donate blood, you deserve to have a muffin and that latte anyway. So when you
Exactly.
come here today, you do get those treats, those snacks here at 22 News. And it's easy. You'll take your coupon as you go, and you can stop at Dunkin' Donuts on the way. And especially if you do have one of those single cup makers, you can still put it in the little
Yes, you
adapter.
can. Exactly.
And so you can still have it. See, it's a win-win for everybody.
It is.
That's
Win-win.
great. Win-win. I can't wait to get my coupon. And now we have to introduce Cuppy, and he's here. And Cuppy is the Dunkin' Donuts mascot.
Yes,
Come on
we
in,
love Cuppy.
Yes, we
Woo!
do. We love Cuppy, and I have my cup. What are you drinking? I'm drinking Dunkin', right?
Yes.
And Molly, thank you so much for being here. It was nice we got to talk to you last year, and it's nice to have you here at 22 News for the Dunkin' Donuts blood drive. I'm going to toss it over to Seth now. We like to find out exactly why people donate and to share their stories. And now Seth is with someone who's currently donating. Seth?
Hey, we are with Susan. Susan's right around the corner. She's in Chicopee. Susan, why'd you come on down and donate today?
Well, I have had a lot of people in my life give of themselves for me to be where I am today. And I feel like we all need to just give a little back. We lost a sense of community in our country, and what better way?
It's funny, we were talking earlier, and a couple generations ago, people used to think that this was kind of some sort of military duty. It was service to their country to come down and give blood all the time, and that's kind of gotten lost in recent generations.
That and many other things.
Now, you kind of have a personal connection why you donate blood, if you wouldn't mind sharing your story with everyone.
Well, when I was a baby, I had a virus that they had no idea what it was, which landed me in the Shriners Hospital all of my childhood. And if it wasn't for them people I don't even know of, giving of themselves and blood for all of the operations that I've had, I don't really know where I'd be right now.
Well, and that's one of the touching things about what people can do today, because they come down, they don't know who's going to receive that blood, but it could be someone like you when you were a child. It could be someone like your child, a friend of a friend. No one knows who it is, and when 60% of the world at some point is going to need blood, it's important that everybody does their part. And you were saying you're not even a big coffee drinker. You're just here because you care.
Yeah, I do it every 8 weeks.
Every 8 weeks, and that's how often people should do it too.
Every 8 weeks. I've yet to give my platelets. That's next
Platelets,
on my list.
put it on your bucket list.
Yeah.
Okay, Susan's gonna give platelets. If Susan's giving platelets, there's nothing everyone at home can't do. So come on down. We're here until 6 o'clock tonight, and donate blood. Give the gift of life, and you can help to save 3 people. Don't go anywhere. There's more Mass Appeal coming up right after this.
back to Mass Appeal. We are here in the Studio 1A. It's totally transformed. It's a Dunkin' Donuts blood drive partner with the American Red Cross, and there's so many people here donating, but they need more donors, so come down anytime between now and 6 p.m. 22 News, easy to get to. We can't wait to see your face. I'm here now with Ralph, and Ralph is actually going to be doing a double red procedure. Ralph, do you donate blood often?
Yes, we do.
Now tell me about the procedure you're getting today.
Well, it takes longer than our single, which is fine. I don't need the blood.
So you're getting basically two arms at the same, both arms at the same time?
No, one
Or
arm.
One arm,
One
okay.
arm, yeah.
And now, is there a reason why you donate? Is it something that is very personal to you?
Well, I've been doing it for years. People need the blood.
And how often do you donate?
Well, I think it's every 3 months I have to wait. Yeah, every 3 months.
Yes, and so you'll be here, and then you'll be able to go and get some snacks over at the canteen, a muffin.
Yeah,
Some
and
coffee.
coffee.
And coffee, exactly. Well, it's wonderful what you're doing. Thanks so much for agreeing to talk with us today,
Yeah.
Ralph.
Yep.
Now we're wondering, he's going to be getting the double red procedure done, but what is that procedure? And Jacolia Ellis is a Red Cross spokesperson, and she's here to tell you more about that. Jacolia, what exactly is a double red procedure?
Well, we encourage our blood donors to give where they're needed most. So what Ralph is going to do today is he's going to safely give 2 units of red cells. And he'll do that through a one-arm procedure, as he mentioned, and then the platelets and plasma will be given back to him through the arm. It's a safe procedure, actually a little bit of a smaller needle, so that attracts some people to it, a little bit more comfortable. But it's a great way to help patients because those red cells are needed in trauma situations every day. If there's a car accident, a shooting, those red cells are needed and they need them immediately. So what he's able to do today is give a product that will help patients that need it right now.
Are there different requirements for a double red procedure versus whole blood?
Yes, the height and weight requirements are increased, and you can find out more information by visiting redcrossblood.org. And it has all the eligibility right there. We encourage our type O, A, and B negative donors to maybe consider becoming double red cell donors. And you're actually eligible every 4 months versus every 2 months. So it is convenient for a lot of people because people are busy, life gets busy, you have your own, you've got your workload, you have your family and friends. And by giving double red cells, you're eligible every 112 days. So you only give 3 times a year, but you're giving 2 units each time.
Now, we know that you accept walk-ins during the blood drive today. Do you also accept walk-ins for double red donations?
We may have some appointments on the books today. I haven't taken a look at them, but you can always call 1-800-RED-CROSS and get an appointment. But yeah, come down. You can meet with our lovely staff and they'll talk about what's best for you today and where we could use you.
And also, it's give a pint, get a pound.
We are so grateful for Dunkin' Donuts. For 7 years now, they've been supporting us, and they have donated 520,000 pounds of coffee in the past 6 years. So every donor in the state of Massachusetts and all over New England in the month of January, which is National Blood Donor Month, will get a free pound, coupon for a free pound of Dunkin' Donuts coffee when they come in and give blood. And it's, the Red Cross and Dunkin' Donuts way to say thank you for people who are really making a difference in their community.
That's wonderful. And also, not only can you get that, but you also get to have some treats while you wait to be
Well, this is one of my favorite blood
discharged.
drives of the year because I'm drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee in between interviews, and it's absolutely delicious.
Wonderful.
I run on Dunkin' in case anyone was wondering. So, we have donuts, we have muffins for our donors, we have some fresh coffee, and then our regular snacks that we have, the
Great.
juice and cookies. So come on down.
Thank you, Jacolia, and thank you to Ralph, too, for what
Thanks,
you're doing,
Ralph.
and everyone else that's donating. It's wonderful to see everyone here giving back and making a difference. Now, in
cars for the blood drive that are parked at home?
Nah, some of our cars.
Oh, we had to move them this way. Okay, gotcha.
And then they're saying that people from the blood drive, people working it, like parking out there, so they're preventing people from coming to donate blood. There's no free spots. for people
Really?
to park, yeah.
Is that?
Welcome back to Mass Appeal. I'm Ashley Cole. Stray bullets hit a school bus in Holyoke yesterday. Let's check in with Rich in the newsroom with more. Rich?
Ashley, Holyoke police continue to investigate a shooting after 2 stray bullets hit a school bus carrying kids on Wednesday. And Governor Patrick signs an executive order creating a task force to come up with a model school security plan to ensure students and teacher safety. Plus, we'll have your latest Storm Team forecast. It's all coming up on 22 News at noon.
It's time for today's Pet of the Week. We've got Hicks here, but we're also going to talk to you about how dogs can really get you healthy, get your blood pumping, and get you moving. Jill Haley-Rose is here to tell us all about Hicks and to remind you of how important it is for you to exercise and for your dog to exercise for a healthier life.
Yep.
Jill, it's great to have you here. Thanks for bringing Hicks. He is just so adorable.
Yes, he's a nice little guy.
And he's remaining calm with all of the chaos that's happening in the studio for the blood drive today.
Yes.
Now, it's so important for people to obviously get exercise. It's good for your blood, but having a pet can really get you out there and get you moving.
Yeah, they've actually done some studies about people who have dogs that they actually stay healthier because you need to walk them. They need to be exercised. You can't ignore a dog like you could ignore your plant, basically, or your fish. I mean, they have to be walked. So both the dog, it's getting the dog's blood pumping, it's getting the owner's blood pumping. Keeping healthy, I mean, it's really good. I mean, my own dad, he's in his 70s, and he started a dog walking business, and he is healthier and looks better now than he did 10 years ago. And I think he's just out walking all day. So just having a nice dog, whether it's a real active dog or a not so active dog, just getting out and walking a few days with your dog can make you healthy and keep your heart healthy and all that good stuff.
Yes, it's something so simple. And actually, just petting a dog, I hear, too, can be really good for you as well. So
Yep.
Now you brought Hicks with you today. Tell us about Hicks.
Well, Hicks is about 1 year old, and we're just taking a guess on his breed. We're thinking maybe like a Beagle cattle dog mix. He is a wonderful, loving, social guy. This place is full of people, and people dressed in costumes, and he just greeted everybody, no problem. He was surrendered to Dakin because he is a pretty high energy dog, and he was a little bit much for a family with young children. He can get really hyper running around and sometimes mouthy with the kids when he's excited. So we're recommending a family who wants an active dog out hiking, running, but probably older kids, who, aren't like little kids running around that he might want to chase.
Right, and so, I mean, obviously every dog has to adapt to the situation no matter what it is, but there's always the ideal situation for an animal.
Yep, absolutely.
So you want to make sure you have the perfect fit. Now, Hicks is only a year old, so does that mean that he needs any special care training?
He will. We do recommend. He has not had a whole lot of training, but even while I was just waiting for you just now, let's see if we can get him to do something. Hicks, sit. I was working with him a little bit, and we do clicker training at Dakin, which is a really fun way to train an animal. And he's responding very quickly to training. We have training classes running, all the time, every month. This is National Train Your Dog Month. So whether you get a dog from Dakin or whether you have a pet that needs some brush up on its manners, we highly recommend getting them signed up right at our website. And his adoption does include a discount on our training classes. So definitely it's something really good to do mentally. It's fun too. Most of the people who take our classes enjoy it.
And they can go to your website for more information, dpvhs.org. And Hicks is so cute. Thank you, Jill, for bringing him along and to remind us all just how important it can be to have a pet in your life and how it can keep you healthy. And when you come here, you'll get a health screening and a mini physical before you donate blood. Seth is actually going to talk to a donor right now about why they are here today. Seth?
This is Kate. Kate's from Springfield, and this isn't her first rodeo. Kate, what does that button that's on your chest right there mean?
It's my 5-gallon pin, so I've donated 40 times. I've been donating for 18 years, since I was eligible in high school.
What made you, because a lot of people these days, they just don't. It used to be a badge of honor. A lot of people prided themselves on donating, but it's kind of gone by the wayside. What made you donate?
My favorite teacher at Cathedral was very into the cause of blood donation. She had a dear friend who was a hemophiliac. So she organized the drives twice a year at Cathedral, and until I was eligible to donate, I worked the canteen or the sign-in desk. And then I started donating as soon as I could. And my oldest friend recently gave birth to her 4th child, and she required 2 units of blood transfusion. So that was kind of a re-cementing of me for my ideals in donating blood.
Kate, it's so important that you do it. I want to thank you so much for what you do and for what everybody in this room is doing. It's a great cause. Come on down now until 6 o'clock tonight, but don't go anywhere, because when Mass Appeal returns, Ashley Cole will be getting down here and donating blood, so don't go anywhere.